Good morning, everyone. I am Drian Borja from BF3B, and now let us discuss the ethnic diversity. So, first, let us define what is ethnicity. So, an ethnicity or ethnic group is a group of people who identify with each other on the basis of perceived shared attributes that distinguish them from the other groups. So, ethnicity refers to the cultural characteristics that people share, like language, traditions, ancestors is like where your parents came from, or ang inyong ninuno asa gikan inyong ninuno. So if someone asks you what is um, your race, what is your race? So, ang imong itabag is you're an Asian. But if someone asks you what is your ethnicity, ang imong itabag jud ana is you are a Filipino. Those attributes can include a combination of origin, like what I have said kaina, or common sets of ancestry, traditions, language, history, society, religion, or even the social treatment. So now, let's move on to the understanding cultural differences. So first is the customs and traditions. So every culture has unique customs, rituals, and traditions that shape their worldview and daily life. So, like for example, here in the Philippines, we have different kind of ethnicity or even our customs and traditions. Like para sa Cebuano, or sa Cebu, they have dance, kanang sayaw nga. Gina-celebrate nila every festivals, di ba? Nga ginadayog yun sa mga lain-lain na mga tao all over our country. So, the second one is kanang mga Igorot sa Ifugao or sa Baguio. They still have their native clothes nga ginasuot nila to identify that they are from Ifugao or they are an Igorot. So, by appreciating these differences, promote mutual understanding. So, next is the communication styles. The ways in which people communicate, both verbally and non-verbally, can vary greatly across cultures. So, ang communication styles yun nagavary yun na siya, and every culture yun that ay parehas sa kanang ato adiri kanang naatay mag-wave ta sa ato kamot. So in other culture naa sila lahing meaning about ana or kanang magwink lahi sad na sa ilaha. So being mindful of these differences promotes effective cross-cultural communication. So, for the last one is the values and beliefs. Core values and fundamental beliefs differ among cultures, influencing perspectives on everything from family to success. Embracing this diversity enriches our shared experiences. So now let's move on to the celebrating diversity in the workplace. So first is the inclusive hiring. Recruiting from diverse talent pools ensures a workforce that reflects the communities we serve. So, an inclusive hiring environment considers how different perspectives or experiences, opinions, and values can work together to achieve a common goal. So, pag sa inclusive hiring, kabalo naman gyud ta nga pag isagod jud ang mga tao nga lain-lain og mga perspectives, maka-solve og problems and also or achieve og common goal. Next is the cultural awareness training. Educating employees about different cultures promotes cross-cultural understanding and respect. Next is the multicultural celebrations. Observing and honoring various cultural holidays and traditions strengthens a sense of community. So here in the Philippines, we celebrate multicultural celebrations, di ba yun? Sa Chinese New Year, dili ta nag-celebrate but kanang ginakuan nato sila kanang walay klase sa eskwela in education, walay klase or kanang sa mga sa mga Muslims na mga holidays, gina-celebrate nato sila or even
Gina-appreciate.
So now let's move on to the challenges and opportunities. So first is the overcoming biases. addressing unconscious biases and systemic barriers that hinder through inclusion. So, overcoming biases. So, the first step in defeating unconscious bias is to be honest with ourselves. Next is learn more about you as a trusted friend or colleague for candid feedback. So, you have to ask some friends kung unsa ilhang impression about sa imuha, kung unsa ka makipagsalamuha sa lain na tao. And next is extend your comfort zone. And last is admit mistakes. It is important that we also overcome biases, especially we are a future educator. Kaya naadjud tayo mga makasalamuha in the future nga nang lahi sila sa ato mga estudyante. So we have to overcome biases in order for us to have a peaceful discussion o peaceful sad ang environment sa ato klase. And next is the fostering dialogue or promoting communication. So, creating open and honest conversation about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Next is the continuous learning. Provide ongoing education and training to deepen understanding of diverse cultures. So, kanino, it is important jud nga dili mag-stop ang ato learning about different cultures, different perspective kay we are a future educator, we are kanang makasalamuha jud ta og mga lain-lain na mga tao, lain-lain na mga estudyante, and dili dapat mag-stop ang ato ang learning about aning specific culture kay daghanay pa atong ma-meet. So last is the collaborative efforts, partnering across teams and organization to drive meaningful change. So, ang example ani is kanang mga global issues bitaw is you can participate in various organizations to help our nature, like para nang parehaan ng kuan. One of the kuan jud karon global issue is kanang mga plastic pollution. So you can create or mag-apil-apil ka og mga organization para at least makuha-kuhaan or mo apil kag mga organization nga mamunit og mga sagbot or kay kana, di ba, makatabang ka sa Mother Earth ug makatabang sad ka sa inyong community, at least makuha-kuhaan ang mga plastic pollutions. So that's all. Thank you for listening.